Hey everybody, Jason here from River Pools. It's a blistering day today. We're out here at our pool park in Virginia. It's 99 degrees. We've got a heat index of 108 degrees. And one of the things that a lot of folks who are considering buying a pool don't consider is how warm your water can be during the dog days of summer. So we have two pools installed here at our pool park. One of them does not have a way to cool the water, and the other has a heat pump with a cooling feature. So today we're going to compare these two pools in terms of their temperature. And really the best way to do this is with a cannonball. So this is our Greco model, and here at our pool park. And this pool does not have a heat pump with a chiller option on the equipment setup on this one. So this pool water is not cooled, and it's in direct sun all day, and the pool water is 92 degrees today. So when I initially jumped into the pool, my initial feeling was that of refreshment. It felt good. It definitely felt better than standing, out in 99 degree, air temperature. Now that I've been in here for a moment or two, 92 degree water feels a little bit like bath water. It still feels good, but I'm not going to stay in here just because of the refreshing, factor of the water that's going on. So I'm not complaining. If this were my pool, in fact, I do have a pool that does not have a chiller. We use the pool all the time. There's certainly nothing wrong with it. But let's compare that to our Oasis model here that does have a chiller. Wow, so there's a huge difference. This pool is 83 degrees, and that pool is 92 degrees, and man, that little bit of difference makes all the difference when you're on a hot day like today. This Oasis pool here has a heat pump with a chiller, and that's really what we're talking about here. Is the best way to cool your water off in the most controlled way is to get a heat pump that has a cooling option. And if your pool is going to be in direct sunlight for a good part of the day, your water will get in the low to mid 90s. If you're anywhere, we're in Virginia, so if you're anywhere central part of the United States, your water will reach 90 degrees during the hot days of summer. And there's nothing like jumping into cooler water, and you really don't have that opportunity anywhere else. Any other lake, river, pool is just, when the air temperature is hot, the water temperature is going to get hot too. So you don't really have this opportunity any other way to jump into water that's, in the low 80s on a 100-degree day, and there's really nothing like it. It's phenomenal, and it's refreshing. I'm standing here, when I was in the Greco, it was just okay, but it's kind of like bath water, and it's kind of like, okay, if I weren't playing, I definitely would be getting out of the pool. I could stay in here right now. I could just stay like this all day. I'm absolutely refreshed. It feels great. It's amazing, and I could just totally hang out. We have customers come to us who buy pools from us who get heat pumps, and at the time when they bought the pool, they didn't opt for the cooling option, and they come to us and they ask, can I trade in my old heat pump and upgrade to a heater, the heat pump that has a cooling option? And at that point you're kind of stuck, because we really can't accept a trade-in, because it's not going to sell on our end, so you would have to sell that unit on your own and buy a new one. The good news is, if you haven't purchased a heat pump, if you're either putting in a new pool or you're considering a heat pump for an existing pool, it's not that much more expensive to add a cooling option to your heat pump. So if you're going to have a pool that's going to have a lot of direct sunlight, then you really should consider doing that. Usually it's $600 to $1,000 more to upgrade to a heat pump that has a cooling option. So definitely something to think about there. If you have questions about heat pumps or different questions about cooling your pool water, feel free to leave them in the comment section here. If you have an interest in getting a new in-ground pool and like to receive a quote from us, either on the Greco or the Oasis or any of our other models, let us know. Fill out a form on the website and we'll be in touch with you very soon. I hope you have a good day, and thanks so much.